Kayıt. Merhaba arkadaşlar. Kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Hogwarts Legacy. Kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Sunuyorum size. Karakterimiz Harry Potter ile Harry Potter'ın karanlık sanatlara karşı savunma kulesiymiş burası. Ana hikayesiyle Harry Potter'a benzetilmiş filminden oyunu. Şimdi şu anda hiçbir takip etmiyoruz. Tamam, edelim. Şöyle bir şey açacağım, bir dakika. Haritayı açmam lazım. Haritadan sarı noktayı gideceğiz. Hermoloji dersine Profesör Galik'in Seralarda verdiği hermoloji dersine katılmam gerekiyor. Görevi takip et. Tamam. Bu görevle şey yapalım. Kaçıncı seviyeyiz? 7. seviyeyiz. 8'e çok az kalmış. Karakterimiz, sağlığımız 325, savunmamız 10, saldırımız 5. Bunları da göstermek istedim. Görevler. Tamam, bu görevi yapayım, sonra Ugadoğlu kızı ana görevine yaparım. Hadi gidelim. Bu taraftan. Gidebildiğim kadar gideceğim arkadaşlar. Bu sefer en fazla 2 saat, 3 saat, 1 saat oynuyordum. Oyunu bitirmeye çalışacağım. YouTube'a da atıyorum. Beni takip edenler bilir. Evet, şöyle bir tınıyla dersimize doğru gidelim. Hermoloji dersine doğru. Bitki dersi galiba yani. Şuradan aşağı doğru ineceğiz. Kilitliymiş bura. Derse başla. Hocam merhaba hocam.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Hello.
Merhaba.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Hoş geldin.
We do look
Hoş
forward to
bulduk.
growing together.
Birlikte büyüyeceğiz mi?
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Kulaklarımızı takalım
everyone,
dedi.
grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Adam otu çekin.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new core and cut down the soil.
Anam adam otu.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Kulağımızın pasını aldı.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Tamam.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. We can all get
Profesör
started. I need to have a
Garlic ile
brief word
konuş.
with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yürü git lan.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Valla bir dakika.
Revelio.
Rivalio
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Hocam merhaba.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They
Benim.
can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Beni çağırmışsınız. Hoşuma gitti. Neredeyse sağır oluyordum.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Hocam saksı masasında yaban mersinli tohumu ekin diyor.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Kendimizi savunmak için mi kullanacağız? Kullanalım.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Tamam. Küçük saksı etkinleşti. Gritotu. Küçük saksı. Bu şifalı bitkinin yaprakları Wittgen'deki sinirine kullanılır. Gritotu tohumları büyülü manavdan satın alabilir ve her büyüklükteki saksıda yetiştirilebilir. Verim 5, hazır 3 dakika 30 saniye. Öyle ilerliyor. Tamam, bunlar daha aktif değil. Tamam. Satın da alabiliyormuşuz herhalde. Tam bu 9 dakika sonra olacak. Verimi arttırmak için bu bitkiye gübre ekleyebilirsiniz. Gübreyi bir gübre kompostu yaparak oluşturabilirsiniz. Gübreyi. Tamam.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different different sort of flora.
Teşekkür
The
ederiz.
Chinese chomping cabbage.
Hocam.
You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron.
The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Tamam hocam. Lander Private ile buluş diyor.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander.
Ben
I'll
de
be showing you
memnun
the
oldum.
Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Bura kilitli. Nereden gideceğiz? Ha, yukarıdan. Buralar kilitli. Memnun oldum kardeş. İyi dersler.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself.
Sen
I would
Sebastian.
have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Şimdi Çin Chukoping lahanası. Çin lapana chopping lahanası ile hedef kuklaya saldırın. Bu lahana.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming. Daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Sanırım işe yarayabilir. Elbette ama o sadece bir kukla. Zaten hayal ediyordum.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Profesör Gegley'e geri dön. Bunları da alalım.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Burada bir şey daha var. Teleport kısmı.
With that helpful reminder
Festival,
as to why we should always
yani.
wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
Hocam
I
merhaba.
tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits.
Bitkiler.
Good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Benim gibi bitkiler çok şey sunar. Dürüst olmak gerekirse bitkileri pek umursamıyorum.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Yani şöyle mi demek istediniz? Görev tamamlandı. Hermenoloji dersi. Erse. O 5 EP aldık. 8. seviye olduk. Tamam, bu 3 dakikası kalmış. Hocam görüşürüz. Bir dahaki derse.
What are you up to now?
Şimdi bir görevden alalım. Bir dakika. 8. seviye olduk. Görevler. Uga dolu kız. Aşağıdaki hospital'da Neti ona buluş. Neti Oxford hemen güneyindeki Hogwarts Helvet adlı bir köyde onunla buluşmanı istedi. Ne istediğini görmeliyim. 4. seviyeye gerekli diyor. Biz zaten 8. seviyeyiz. Buna gidelim. İksir sınıfı diye bir tane ana görevimiz var. Ana hikayeden Türkçe Altyazılı Hogwarts Legacy sunar. İyi seyirler. Aşağıdaki Hogwarts Hogwarts'ta Nathan onay ile buluş diyor. Buluşalım. Konumu aç bakalım. Konumu takip edelim. Merhaba, iyi günler, iyi dersler. Erken. Öyle garip değişik olaylarda görebiliriz. Şimdi Neti'ye doğru gidelim. Şey alacağız. Söylesem mi? Spoiler olur mu? Neyse söylemeyeyim. Bir taşıt alacağız. Zaten biliyorsunuz. Ama ben yine de söylemeyeyim, spoiler olur. Onunla da artık uzak bölgelere gidebiliriz. Şimdi bu ne? Sıçrayan mantarlar toplayalım. İşimize yarar. Manzara hoş. Bir dakika, biraz daha yukarıya çıkayım. Şuradan şöyle mi yapsak? Şöyle bir ekran görüntüsü YouTube ekranı için iyi olur. Şöyle iyi. O yaklaştı bu ya. Olmadı, biraz daha ileriye gideyim ondan. Heh, buraya daha iyi. Çek. Selfie. Leverage selfie. Ekran görüntüsü alındı. Tamam, teşekkür ederiz. 300 civarlarında kaldığımız. İyi günler. 300 civarı kaldı, hatta 250 diyebiliriz. Artık oyunda 200 metre, 200 kilometre nasıl deniliyorsa. Hogwarts'un yerine mi geldik yoksa? Bir tane sakallı adam vardı ya Harry Potter'da. Kuşu vardı. Kuşun adını unuttum ya. Kuşu öldürmeye çalışıyorlardı. Gel kıs kıs kıs kıs. Koyun mayın. Horoz.
This looks intriguing.
Bu ilgimi çekiyor mu? Allah Allah. Koşalım. Sporu yapalım. Geldik. Evet.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I
Festival
hope you've
of
recovered from our rather
açıldı
eventful
burada.
trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Bulduğum bir şey istiyorlar. Söyleyemem.
They want something that Professor Fig
Buraya
and I
kadar
found at
geldik yani.
Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Bunu duyduğuma sevindim. Bu tehlikeli olabilir.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right.
Araştıralım
I am
bakalım.
going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Tamam.
Thank you, Natty.
Teşekkür
Be
ederiz.
on your guard.
Dikkatli olun. Festivalımız da açıldı burada. Ah, sağ
What's
ol.
going on here?
O ne be? Görev tamamlandı. Yabancılara yardım edin. yabancılara yardım edelim. Şuraya bir baksamaydık. Neyse. Bu görevi yapak da ondan sonra bak. Merhaba. O ne? Buraya kadar gelenler de var yani. Öğrenciler mi artık? Kimse bunlar.
I've no idea who it is you
Siz
think I might have
kimsiniz?
seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a
Ha,
dog's
hocam mı
nip
bu
about your
yoksa?
time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Lan!
Mad at you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Abracadabra.
You've done it. Plan to make quick work of you.
Kadim büyü. Olur. Orada çevirin.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Ne oluyor lan?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Da saha rehberinizin koleksiyonlar bölümü yeni bir düşman türüyle güncellendi. Düşmanlar hakkında belirli büyülere karşı zayıflıkları gibi değerli bilgiler öğrenebilirsiniz. Devam et.
I'll certainly move on. Knew you were still hanging about. Ah, nasty Flora.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Hocam iyi misiniz? Yabancıyla konuş. Ha bu yabancıymış.
Thanks in no small part to your
Hani hoca
excellent
zannet.
defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Pre-warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Araştırma ne kadar ilginç.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Ne kadar olağanüstü. Merlin'in bir efsane olduğunu sanıyordum.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Ne kadar büyüleyici. Biraz sıkıcı görünüyor.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret.
Nora
No
Treadwell.
one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our...